and welcome, Gemini. Welcome to my channel, Paranormal Oracle. Here is your reading for the month beginning mid-August 2022 through mid-September 2022. And we'll begin, as always, Gemini, with the channeled message from the universe, which I took dictation the other day for you. So here we go. We'll follow it up with 3 cards from my deck, Paranormal Oracle. Gemini, a sense of swift movement comes up immediately. The sense that I am leaving something behind now. There is a joy connected to this leaving. There is something you have been working on in terms of letting go. The feeling is that I have finally achieved separation and I am now free. This has to do with unhealthy attachments in the form of bad habits, addictions, negative thinking, or toxic relationships. This may also involve finally letting go of a painful past and swiftly moving into the future. There is joy in this release, but also some trepidation, dear Gemini. There's swift movement away from a long-term attachment or a dependence for many. A fear comes up which has to do with a fear of the void that is left behind. I see this void quickly filling up with positive things in your life, like the rapid healing of a wound. The sense of an ominous void will quickly pass if you don't allow yourself to ruminate about it or make it more significant than it is. A very good vibration comes up from any group activities this month, especially new groups. So for me, Gemini, this is about healing. This is totally about healing. Letting go of negativity, letting go of something in your life that has been negative. This could be an inside game, or it could be, outside in the form of a toxic job, toxic relationship, or it could be in the form of just negative thinking or not taking care of oneself. Maybe some have fallen into kind of a rut where, whoops, let's pull that one out, because my rule, I've been having jumping cards every single sign this time, and I've been saying every single time that my rule is 2 cards don't count, but 1 I will take. So yeah, there's a real sense of release here, a real sense of letting go of negativity, not caring for oneself enough, maybe forming new daily habits, maybe finally ending a toxic relationship, or finding a job that comes from a more healthy level. It feels as though there's been something in your life that has played on a field that has basically not been good for you, And it's like during this month, I feel you've slowly been recognizing that, or you've recognized it all along, but you're finally going to begin actually taking steps in the direction of healing. And it's going to be very successful, and it feels very profound, Gemini. So here we go. We've got 1 card, Shapeshifter, and we'll take 2 more cards, see what the universe has to say through the Paranormal Oracle deck. So here we go. Your first card, Shapeshifter. Crucial change of perspective. Trying to do this right. I hope you can read that without too much glare. Shapeshifter, crucial change of perspective. So one thing that works into this reading from the universe is that changing how you look at things, and for me, what it feels like for you right now is I'm changing my perception of how hard I think this new path is going to be, or how hard this new resolve is going to be. That's what I feel for most of you. It's going to be like understanding that, oh, that's just my perception. I can actually make this change fun. So this is about transformation, and it's about transformation in a healing sense. The imagery I get is, let's make this fun, let's make this interesting, let's do this in a way that changes my outlook on the pain of change involved, basically, that's what I'm getting. Elves, very, very happy card, but it's also about an approach. It's about how you approach something. Establish order, organize your surroundings and your thoughts. So that gives you sort of marching orders here in terms of how to approach whatever this new change is, whether, maybe do it in a more organized fashion than you have in the past, and that may be the key to lasting change for you. If we're talking about, like, say, an exercise program, start keeping tally of it, on your phone or something like that. There's a mindset that tells us that doing micro changes in our life can lead to, is the way to lead to big changes. that this actually suits our psychological temperaments on some level. In other words, instead of saying, tomorrow I'm going to get up and do this whole full-blown exercise routine. No, tomorrow I'm going to get up and do one sit-up. That's my goal, is to do one sit-up in terms of my new exercise program. I don't have any other goal, one sit-up. And chances are tomorrow when you get up, you're going to do that one sit-up because that's easy. But while you're at it, you're probably going to add 2 or 3 to it. So it's coming at it in a different way, from a different perspective. And that may be something for you to look into. There are some books out there on this notion of, mini habits. I think there are some books actually named mini habits. So that's something to look at. And it's a way to organize your thoughts about upcoming personal transformation. And here you have a lovely card. A loved one is reaching across the divide. So this has to do with spirit. It could be spirit of the deceased, of a family member, of a loving friend. It's a loving spirit. It could even have to do with a spirit guide, or what we call angels. And please bear with me with this. I know it's a religious connotation, but it's a very, very common label. So we all understand what that means. Doesn't mean that you necessarily subscribe to that way of thinking about it, but it is just a name. But these spirits from the other side can fall into who knows how many categories. We don't know, right? Because we're not there. But these are loving spirits. A loved one is reaching across the divide and helping you with this transformation, be it big, be it small, be it the beginning. And it feels like it could be the beginning of some major changes in your life, Gemini. So with that, I'm going to say I hope you have a wonderful month, and I will check in with you again next month. If you can, I'd appreciate it if you could comment, subscribe, and like this video. Thanks so much, Gemini.